Hey everybody, Max Hellman, Triple TBI guy. Had a great swim this morning and watched the sun coming up. And I've always said, I can't give out medical advice, but from recovering from 3 traumatic brain injuries, I can tell you from my playbook, making yourself happy is one of the best things you can do to improve your symptomatology from concussion, post-concussion syndrome, chronic migraine, all the ailments. I mean, really everything. Sleep, obviously, good nutrition, and feeling good about yourself, and really making yourself happy. The literature shows that laughing can really make you feel better and live longer. And I can tell you that swimming this morning and watching the sun coming up, I mean, the endorphin high kicks in, and it's just a beautiful sunrise out here in Oklahoma. If you like working out in the evening, sunsets, beautiful. If you can get a walk, whatever it takes to get out there and get some exercise and get yourself a little pump, as Arnold likes to say, and also really make yourself happy. And I really had a big smile on my face as I was swimming through that pool this morning, as cold as it was, and treading water for 5 minutes, kicked my butt, but I felt fantastic. I made myself feel better, and I feel happy. And that's one of the things that can really decrease symptomatology if you're recovering from post-traumatic stress disorder, concussion, traumatic brain injury, TBI, all that stuff. As crazy as it seems, this morning I was up at 6 a.m. swimming. It was windy as hell. I think I smashed my head in the water a little hard a few times, and it kind of gives you a minor headache. But in the end, I'll still sit around and sleep a lot today, and I'll still rest a lot today. But if I keep doing 30 minutes a day of exercise, that in and of itself, with rest, over time will help me gain an immense amount of stamina, way more than if I just laid around and rest. And it's good. You need to lay around and rest if you have fatigue. You have to give in to the symptoms many times. But one of the things that I've learned over those 3 brain injuries in the 12 years is that if you can figure out a way to get 30 minutes of any type of exercise that doesn't exacerbate symptoms, and I recommend recumbent bike generally, or swimming. It's sort of like people that do cardiac rehab. Again, I can't give out medical advice, but that will help you even if you end up laying around the rest of the day, because there's something that's called managed rest, and that's essentially what it is you're doing the exercise, you're oxygenating your brain, and then if you need to rest the rest of the day, that will give you more stamina and you'll make more gains than if you just sat around and rested all day. And I know it's hard, and there's a time in brain injury recovery when you need to sit around and rest every day. But if you can figure out a way to work up to 10 minutes and then 12 minutes and then 15 minutes and then eventually 30 minutes of exercise, if you can do that every day, especially when you get up, the rest of the day you can rest just like you would do if you just rested all day, but that will give you an immense amount more of stamina. I can't tell you how fantastic your body will start to feel over time, as opposed to just laying around and resting. So if you're battling fatigue like me, I highly recommend working up to some type of light 30 minutes a day of exercise. I think swimming has proved for me to be the best, but you can figure out on your journey what works best for you. Again, Max Hellman, the Triple TBI guy. If you're battling fatigue, make sure you get 30 minutes a day or work up to 30 minutes a day of exercise. That will help greatly, and you can rest and sleep the rest of the day. Over time, you'll see your gains massively increase in your stamina, or as some of us call it, pie. Each day you have a small amount of stamina, and you've got to build that stamina. So if you want to do that, make sure to keep 30 minutes sometime in your day, but I recommend mornings, and get some light exercise in. And I generally don't recommend walking because that can make you dizzy later in the day, at least based on my experience. So I highly recommend 30 minutes of light exercise if you're battling fatigue, which is a big symptom for all people with concussion, post-concussion, or traumatic brain injury. And that will greatly help you even if you sleep the rest of the day. Max Hellman, the Triple TBI guy. I hope you guys fight the good fight, and we're going to heal together.
Next